You got the boys with the toys in the basement making noise? Hello and welcome to Andy's Little Sci-Fi Horror Show. My name's Andy.
And I'm Drew.
Today,
Taking the Great American Road Trip.
Yeah, we're getting the hell out of this area with the classic road trip. We got the digital technology. We got the map.
Is that a map?
Dude, don't even, man. We're going old school whether you like it or not.
Old school.
Mixing old school and new school. So that's what this is all about. We got a great road trip planned. But he's right. We're going to get the hell out of here really fast because we're in the Camaro. Sound excited. And then we're going to take the Camaro.
Yes, we are.
We're going to take the Camaro. Take three. We're going to take the Camaro. He's already in gear. He killed. We're going to take the Camaro. Yeah, up to Vermont. We put the coordinates into the back computer. I don't have a coffee in my system. This is all natural adrenaline.
I have water if you need it.
Oh no, I'm good. I don't want any liquids right now.
I'm gonna piss on the side of the road.
A trucker vomit.
Dual GPS
oh my god,
fighting each other.
Oh no, we got dueling GPSs. We're gonna find a place to get something to eat. So we're gonna enjoy the scenery and the culture. And when we get to the highway, I'm sure he's gonna floor it.
Turn right on Pearl Street.
2 hours you said to get there? 2.5 hours?
2 hours and 15 minutes.
2 hours and 15 minutes. Let's see if that's true.
Continue 0.2 miles, then turn left on.
I'm going on record. You can drive as fast as you want. I don't care. It's your speeding ticket. Do it.
Just get us there alive.
Have fun.
This is the 2014 Chevy Camaro. LS edition. Why LS? For lots of speed, yo!
I was telling Drew about the story behind the opening sequence of the Hummala Baby Zubila Boobala Hummala Baby Zubila with Nigel, our friend who passed away. This road trip is kind of a dedication to him. He would love this. He's a big Tim Burton fan. And Barnes. I'm sorry, that was wicked ADD. The story behind that was part of the New York road trip that we took to see the Spider-Man house, to see the Ghostbusters film locations and the Men in Black film locations later on. When we're in the car singing that, we are on Fifth Avenue in New York traffic. Now, for many of you, I don't need to tell you what New York traffic is. We were in a PT Cruiser, and we were just like, it was literally 4 inches a car that way. There was, and every car seemed to be a New York cab, except for the one Hummer that we practically was cutting us off, and I'm like, I'm freaking out, and he's like, I got this, and like, yeah, you got this. Our left headlight is under this Hummer. He's one of those elevated monster truck things, and we're in PT, and he's cutting us off so close, and we're almost creeping a little bit, and like, dude, ugh. And then he's like, I got this. I'm like, I know you got this, but I don't got this. I was a little bit of a nut wreck, and Nigel, in true Nigel form, cranked up the music. And of course, it was David Lee Roth, Just a Gigolo. And we pretty much belted the whole song out, and I was feeling better. And there's a little quick moment in there, and I just knew that was going to be the hero shot, and I grabbed it, and I'm like, right in the middle of the song, I just hit it, and I'm like, that's awesome. Fast forward a couple months, I was putting together the theme song for Andy's Little Sci-Fi Horror Show. It's this drum beat from a random drum machine that I have, mixing with a little bit of Tim Burton's Batman theme mixed in there, and of course the Empire Strikes Back theme. The song was actually supposed to have a little bit more lyrics, other than maybe with the basement and the boys making noise, down in the basement with the toys. I can't even tell it has been now. There's supposed to be more lyrics in that, but that's all I could come up with, so that's all I recorded. And I just bookended the whole thing with that one clip, and I put that in there, and I didn't even strategically place it. I just threw it there in the timeline, and I played it, and and now it's the end of the theme song, and I'm like, that's it. And so, even though he passed, I'm totally keeping that in there. I freaking love that. He's always gonna be here with me. it's a loss, but everything about him with me was 100% positive memories. So it's kind of hard to not smile when I think about that.
I would only add that, you know, Nigel was such a sweet guy. He was a good guy. He was just a treat to know him. It was really just a treat to actually be able to hang out with him. Whenever he was over with you, making those movies or whatever it was that he was doing, it was always just a treat to kind of say, hey, you know, it's Nigel. This is awesome. And my favorite memory of working with him was when we were shooting Last Exit. And yeah, that was a good film that we did. You know, and he was playing my brother, and so, you know, I would always joke with him and say to him, you know, you're my movie bro. You're my movie bro. So you're always going to be my movie bro. And, you know, he obviously had to go through all kinds of hard stuff and chemotherapy and everything. And just to say something about his character is that he never gave up. He wanted to live not for himself, but for other people that he loved. He stuck around, he fought, and, you know, he put up a good fight, and in the end, you know, a lot of people have lost him. But I will say this, you know, he will live in all of us. Every single person he's touched, everything that he did, he's part of us. So, Nigel, what's up, bro?
This one's for you.
Yes, it is.
But right now, we gotta get something to eat.
Nobody does it better.
If you haven't guessed by now, this is a Beetlejuice road trip. Our Tim
They
Burton.
want to say it more than 3, 2.
I know.
Careful.
Not in a row. According to the musical, you can say it, but you can't say it 3 times in succession. So it's Beetlejuice,
Beetlejuice.
Beetle because. I butchered that. That's Beetlejuice because. I can't. I'm killing it. Elizabeth's gonna be watching this going, Dad, stop it. She's shaking her head, lowering it right now. So stop singing. But
Most teenagers do that.
Yeah. Well,
I have a
considering that she can actually belt it out properly, like, well, I'm paying for them lessons. Okay. Yeah, she's a great singer. Anyway, that's the point is, this is our Beetlejuice road trip. I would love to tell you where we're going first, but the thing is 5 out of the 6 locations are they're on one street. So I think we're actually going to go into pretty much East Corinth, Vermont, where they actually filmed it, even though the story takes place in Connecticut. Wait a second, I gotta get this to Mount Monadnock.
Yep, I've climbed that mountain.
Me too, a couple times. This is certainly not an original road trip for fans, but this is the first time we're getting out there, and I'm excited because like I said, not only are we going on this road trip, I'm really excited to step away and get a break. I'm still familiar with this area, so this is not quite totally new and exciting territory yet, but it's getting there. New Hampshire just welcomed us with a big sign. This is New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Well, this is rural New Hampshire. Get a little bit of
Look at this.
the downtown New England.
Look at this.
This is a great film location.
Oh yeah.
I think the last time I've been up here was around Halloween. It was always like Halloween when I would come up here. And I think there's actually a bookstore that sold my book up here one time. I went down. I think it's up in this area. Or it just looks like the area. I have no idea. I kind of lost track. This looks like the kind of area where you would be able to find her at a cafe or something.
Yeah, I know. I see dead people.
Yes. I was looking at coffins. I was going to buy one, but I'm thinking, that's the last thing I'll ever need. Alright, I stole that joke. I'm looking for like a cafe in the middle of nowhere. Allison and I actually on a road trip we stopped to eat at a cafe, which was in the middle of nowhere cafe. That was actually the name of the thing, the middle of nowhere cafe, and yeah, it lived up to its name. I don't even remember the last time I've been here.
In 0.6 miles, keep left on Route 12.
Ooh, Burger King. No. I was gonna get it, but Camaro has these windows. Oh well.
You don't need windows in a Camaro.
Apparently you don't.
Camaro's meant to go this way, not to go that way. You don't win no races in reverse, you know.